Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and yeah, so I go to school, and what's the first thing I hear? It's not a teacher bitching about lessons, it's not about homework. It's that Spider-Man is gonna be back in the is gonna be back with Marvel. He's coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe dramatic, but still. Yeah, the first thing I hear the second I get to school is my friend. He comes over to me. He's like, "Yo, did you hear the news about Spider-Man?" I'm like, "I don't know what I don't know the spin-off cast got something. I don't know. I literally I don't know the spin-off characters got cast or whatever, or Spider-Man 3 got pushed back a year like it has already for like the past 5 times." He's like, "No, man, nah, man. Spider-Man is back." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And this is like 7 in the morning, right? And he's like, "7 in the morning." I'm like tired as fuck, right? So he's like, he's back. I'm like, "Back where?" Right? With Marvel, excuse me? Yeah, he's back with Marvel. He's probably gonna be in Civil War. He's probably gonna be in Age of Ultron, Infinity Gauntlet, whatever. I'm like, I go online to confirm this, and hell yes, is it confirmed? Spider-Man is back, baby. Yes. So yeah, thank you. Um, I didn't think we were gonna get this ever. Period. I didn't think this was gonna happen for like another 500 years or something like that. Honestly. Um, yeah. Um, First reactions. Yeah. Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, that's gonna be great. Okay, so basically, Sony is gonna come. Sony, who produces Spider-Man currently, they're gonna keep the distributing rights. They're gonna keep the creative control. They're gonna keep most of their rights on that. Thing is, then that Marvel and Sony or whatever, they now have to recast Spider-Man. They're not gonna do the Andrew Garfield version of Spider-Man. They want a new Spider-Man. Now, many people, I've heard many people, I really want to see Miles Morales. Yeah, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I think that worked very well. Danny Glover, I've heard his name thrown around a lot, and I think that could work out a lot. I mean, he looks the part. I haven't seen him act, or at least I don't think so. But he looks the part, and I hear he's an incredible actor. So yeah, other contenders for who could possibly be Spider-Man. I've heard Logan Lerman, who I believe was in the Maze Runner, and I believe he was in Fury too. And I thought he was pretty good. Um, yeah. Or is he the kid from Percy Jackson? I don't know. Whatever. Dylan O'Brien. I don't really know much about him. So yeah, I've even heard Dave Franco, which is kind of weird. Just think of Dave Franco and Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Because also his brother was Green Goblin. So just imagine if the brother's Green Goblin and he's Spider-Man. That'd be weird. But yeah, I've actually heard Dave Franco's name tossed around. So yeah, but here's the thing: do they want to go for college Spider-Man or high school Spider-Man, adult Spider-Man? Because Jack O'Connell, who was in Unbroken, I think he could do a pretty good job as an adult Spider-Man or just fresh out of college Spider-Man, for example. So yeah, I mean, there's many contenders for this. So yeah, now what's gonna happen with the spin-off series? The spin-off movies. The Sinister Six movies, the Venom movies, the female-led Spider-Man movie or whatever it's gonna be. What's gonna happen to that? So aside from Sinister Six, that means so the Venom movie and the female-led Spider-Man movie, those two are canned. They're not gonna happen anytime soon. The Sinister Six, however, that thing got shelved. They want to do it eventually, but at the right time. So I think that's pretty interesting. I do think that's pretty interesting. Um, so yeah, now the new Spider-Man movie is supposed to come out on July 17, 2017. From what I've heard, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there, July 17, 2017 is what I've heard recently. And that'd be like what, in two years, I believe. So yeah, I think it could work. I mean, he'd already be introduced to some degree in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, how would he be introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe? The most obvious choice would have to be Civil War, because that's basically one of his main story arcs. Civil War. Thing is, if they go by that, they need to hire him soon. So that hire an actor for him soon. So yeah. So who are they gonna make Spider-Man that there? Yeah. They could also tease him at in Age of Ultron in an end credit scene, or an Ant-Man as an end credit scene. Some people also suggest that he could be within the Doctor Strange movie, which I think could be pretty cool. So yeah. However, this did have some consequences or some effects on the actual Marvel Cinematic Universe that some people have haven't apparently heard of or whatever, haven't said anything about, and that is that most of the Phase 3 movies have been pushed back by almost a year. Yeah. So Thor Ragnarok. Um. So yeah, Thor Ragnarok is not gonna be moved to November 3 of 2017. Um. I believe. Yeah. Black Panther is not gonna be moved. Yeah, some of them are moved for between 6 months and or 1 year. So yeah, it was originally supposed to come out on July 28th. But that's now the news when the Spider-Man movie is gonna come out. Sorry, July 28th, 2017. Yeah. Sorry. I was off by 11 days. So yeah, Thor Ragnarok is not gonna come out on November 3, 2017. So yeah, Black Panther. Black Panther is now gonna come out on July 6th, 2018. When originally it was gonna come out on November 3, 2017. So yeah, Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel is now set to come out on November 2nd, 2018, instead of its original air date, which was July 6th, 2018. Inhumans was pushed back as well from November 2nd of 2018 to July 12th of 2019. So yeah, and if you guys aren't keeping up with the new dates, especially for Miss Marvel and Humans. Again, I'm gonna repeat Miss Marvel and Humans, which is November 2nd, 2018, and July 12th, 2019, respectively. That now means that they're gonna be behind both Infinity War Part 1 and 2. Originally, it was going to be Infinity War Part 1, Miss Marvel, Inhumans, and Infinity War Part 2. But now it's going to be Infinity War Part 1, Infinity War Part 2, Miss Marvel, and Inhumans. So yeah, that's just something I haven't really heard many people talk about, discuss. Just wanted to throw that in as well into the discussion. So yeah, who do I want to actually play Spider-Man? I say Danny Glover. Because we've seen Peter Parker like 1,000 times, both in the movies, the TV, the video games. Who the hell knows? Even the comics. I mean, he's even in some of the Miles Morales comics for God's sakes. So yeah, and even after that, there's also the Ben Reilly Spider-Man that he's in with, Spider-Man 2099. So yeah, I mean, I do think they should take him out by now. Give us Miles Morales, if by any of them. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it for this discussion topic. Who do you guys want Spider-Man to be played by now? You know, Danny Glover, Dave Franco, Logan Lerman, or whoever the hell, Dylan O'Brien, or Jack O'Connor, or whoever. Who do you want to portray Spider-Man, and which version of Spider-Man do you think? Because I've even heard I've heard all types of Spider-Mans, Peter Parker and Miles Morales being the top two, with Spider-Man 2099 being in the mix. What's it called? Ben Reilly, which is the Spider-Man clone. I've heard several different reincarnations of Spider-Man. The Venom Spider-Man, which is kind of weird. You know, so yeah, I mean, I've even heard fucking Spider Pig. I know that's probably a joke, but yeah, probably in the article I read it, and it was a joke as Spider Pig. But you know, I've heard different types of Spider-Mans, but Miles Morales and Peter Parker being the top two, obviously contenders. Normally followed by Spider-Man 2099 and Ben Reilly afterwards. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Again, comment down below all your thoughts on this. Also, what are your thoughts on the fact that some of the movies got pushed back again? Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and Inhumans. What are your thoughts on those movies getting pushed back? And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. I am going to leave a couple links down below for those who want to check some of this information out. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.